Good evening and thank you for joining us on KTXS News at 10. We're 3 days into phase 1 here in Texas. Local businesses and restaurants reopening with some restrictions. Tonight, we spoke with Governor Greg Abbott live from Austin for an update on the state's continued response to COVID-19 as well as what's to come. State of Texas concluding its first weekend under phase 1 restrictions. Many businesses have reopened. Many restaurant goers enjoying the smells and tastes of their favorite meals inside the building for the first time in weeks. However, many not ready to take the first step, especially with daily new cases of coronavirus being reported in the big country and across the state. Governor Greg Abbott providing some clarity, telling us that the right number to look at is the percentage of people testing positive. According to Abbott, it's on the decline. Just a few weeks ago, the percentage of people testing positive was about 10%. If you look at the amount of people testing positive today, that's just under 5%.
Don't get fooled or disturbed by the rise in number of positive cases. That is going to increase as we go forward because we are testing far more many people.
Looking ahead as much as we can with this unpredictable virus, where do we stand on the slated May 18th date to begin phase 2? Well, we have to see where we are with phase 1. The governor telling us it's impossible to tell because we're only a couple of days into this.
It will take at least a week, maybe at least 10 days to see the aftermath of people getting out and going to the mall this past weekend or going shopping this past weekend or whatever the case may be.
And the ability to eventually get to phase 2 is determined by one single thing.
That is how well everybody in your region as well as across the entire state of Texas continues to follow these distancing practices.
And with phase 2, restrictions will loosen even more and more businesses able to open their doors. KTXS spoke with State Representative Stan Lambert last Wednesday after he stated how he believed cosmetologists, barbers, and other beauty workers could operate their business in a safe and responsible manner and should join other businesses in reopening with restrictions in phase 1. The governor now responding, telling us that his medical team has learned a lot from the owners of those businesses, and that insight has been provided to the doctors on his team who advise the safest ways these businesses can operate.
In these types of locations, you're dealing with people whose faces are very close together. Obviously, you cannot do distancing haircutting or distancing cosmetology 6 feet away. And so we have to have the safe practices.
Overall, each Texan is responsible for their own personal safety. As a state, we want to achieve the reduction of deaths and to slow the spread of the virus so we can all get back to work and we can begin a new normal. The governor is set to update us again tomorrow at 2:30. We'll stream it here on TV as well as KTXS.com and, of course, our Facebook page, KTXS Television.